Hey guys, Professor P here at Power Morphicon, and I am with Alyson Sullivan.
Hello. It's nice to see you again.
Right, well, if you follow us on Instagram, you'll see Free Comic Book Day, we met, and we talked a little bit about Rangers. And for those of you who don't know, Alyson plays Taylor, the Soaring Eagle Yellow Ranger from Wild Force.
Woohoo! Wild access.
So, first of all, can you please tell us, what is your favorite thing about being a Power Ranger?
There are many. 16 years later, truthfully, hearing all of the stories from fans about how Power Rangers has helped their lives, has inspired them. Kids, well, not kids, they're kids to me. People telling me that they joined the Air Force because I played Taylor Earhardt, which was, that blew my mind. Or kids telling us that our season got them through like a rough time in school or at home. Most people don't impact people's lives like that. You don't get a chance to do something where you're helping people and you don't even know. And 16 years later, you've done something and it's still helping people. So for me, that's the biggest blessing of being a Power Ranger. And it's cool too.
Yeah, that's definitely the ultimate, getting to hear those stories and share those experiences with the fans.
There's so many of them. There's so many stories.
Well, do you have a favorite story you can share with us, by any chance?
Many are kind of downers, but they end up positive because people got through things. But people have shared with us that they wanted to take their own lives many times, and I think most of us have been there or close to that at some point because life is hard. There are ups and downs, but fans sharing that because of our show or some other season. Hi, babe.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Lunar Wolf
Lunar
in the
Wolf.
house. Ow! You know what? Hey, anybody that likes mustard, you buy this woman's new brand. Look at this.
Oh my
Yeah.
Look at this. This
This is
is
my
the
friend.
Sullivan Farms mustard. You can get it smoked, or you can get it in the brown ale. I like the smoke. Brown ale is more of beer, but this is what you want right here. I'm a huge mustard fan. I had one little taste of this. I will never go back to any other mustard in my life. I will tell you that right now. And this is coming from the Lunar Wolf and my good friend right here. Sullivan Farms mustard is what you want. La da da da.
Thanks, Drew.
Love you.
Yeah, well, you heard it here as well.
Castmates. You can't get any better than that. He needs to have his own show. So, right?
Well, yeah, anyone out there who wants to get the Lunar Wolf going, he's here.
He's here and he's ready to party. He's ready to mingle.
Well, that brings us into the next thing that we were going to talk about is Sullivan Farms mustard.
I think he kind of talked about it right now, joking. Oh, yes. Ask away, please.
Well, first of all, it is completely organic, right?
It's like 95%. The apple cider vinegar is not.
Well,
But
that's really
it's
hard.
organic coconut oil, it's organic sugar, it's organic everything else. And I cook it from scratch all by myself with my 2 hands, but I wash them first. And often mommy helps me. My parents come help me put the labels on. I have friends come help me put the labels on. I get huge orders. So I'm a very lucky girl.
And, well, if you would like to purchase some Sullivan Farms mustard, Bristol Farms is one place we know you can definitely.
I know. It took me 7 years to get carried by this beautiful store. It is the most beautiful supermarket I've ever seen in my life. They have all kinds of cool local specialty products that the other bigger stores won't carry because they're too cool, but they're missing out. But trying to get in, trying to expand. Thank you for asking me about it.
And of course, well, thank you for talking about it.
It was my pleasure. And, well, Drew really talked about it. Yeah. Leave it to to the sixth ranger to come and steal the show, right? It's either the red or it's the sixth.
Or
What are you gonna do?
Or sometimes it's a red ranger coming back as a sixth
As
ranger.
the sixth. Damn them. They get all the fun. I had a little bit of fun. My character got to do some fun, cool stuff. But I'd like to come back as a red ranger someday.
Yeah, and well, for those of you who don't know, Taylor was actually the real leader of the Wild Forest Rangers.
Yeah, I think Cole and I pretty much shared it, right?
Yeah, Cole was, because he's the Red Ranger,
But
but
he was like so mellow. So sometimes I had to like step in and like still boss everyone around because that's Taylor, right?
but you do it in a loving
intense.
way.
And it not always loving. Sometimes I punched. Sometimes I growled, you know.
Well, anyone who's grown up with siblings knows there
No.
are loving punches.
Yeah. Well, actually, Ricardo said, Allie really punched me. He's like, punched me really hard. I was like, really? We only started filming like this past week. I don't know you very well. I mean, somewhat training too. But he said, no, really, really punched me. He is very method. So I was like, okay, buddy. And it looks real, right? Looks like I punched him because I really did punch him.
Well, that's the key to great acting, right? Is you don't know when it's real and when it's acting. So,
With actors, we're normally acting. So, no.
well, thank you so much for speaking with us.
Thanks for
And guys, if you haven't seen Wild Force, everything is on Netflix,
I
so
haven't
get on
seen
there.
it.
And get down to your local Bristol Farms, buy some Sullivan Farms mustard.
Thank you so
You will
much.
not be disappointed.
Thank you.
And yeah, thank you again so much. Hope you
Take
enjoy
care.
the weekend.
You too.
All right,
Bye,
this is
guys.
Professor P.
Later.